Hello anime lovers, welcome to the episode Decode channel. Today, I'm going to explain Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episode 10. So without wasting any time, let's continue the story. So far, we saw that Higuruma, after Yuji's request, adds a new rule to the game. On the other side, Reggie tells Megumi that Kenjaku's real plan is something completely different. According to him, when only one strong sorcerer remains in each colony, Kenjaku will drop a bomb there, and the purpose of the Culling Game will be fulfilled. We still don't know what that bomb actually is, but its explosion could happen at any moment. That's why Reggie is trying to befriend strong players so he can collect a lot of points and fight the upcoming disaster together. Megumi then says that the girl Remy doesn't seem strong at all. Reggie explains that Remy lures people toward him, and since she's just a girl, nobody suspects her much. Megumi then says that once her job is done, they will probably kill her and take her points too. Reggie denies it, and Remy also claims that Reggie is her true knight who will always protect her. Megumi says she's just living in an illusion. He points out that Reggie and Remy together have around 100 points. When Reggie confirms it, Megumi tells him to transfer those points to him because he's about to add a new rule that allows players to transfer points to each other. Reggie realizes Megumi won't listen to words alone. Suddenly, another player named Hari attacks Megumi from behind and tries to slash him with his claws. But Megumi disappears into his shadow and throws Hari down. After that, Megumi orders Nue to attack him, while Divine Dog attacks Reggie. Megumi lets Remy go with just a warning, telling her not to show her face again. But then Reggie injures Divine Dog and mocks Megumi for being too soft for letting Remy escape. He tells Megumi that if he wants their points, he'll have to kill them. Just then, an eyeball suddenly falls near Megumi and explodes violently. This explosion was caused by Reggie's ally, Hazenoki. Reggie shouts at him not to blow them up as well. Hazenoki even pulls out one of his teeth and asks if Megumi died. Remy also attacks Megumi with her hair, but Megumi grabs her braid and throws her down, again telling her to run away. Meanwhile, Reggie throws 2 petrol receipts toward Megumi, which turn into real petrol and force him to retreat. Hazenoki throws some of his teeth toward Megumi, causing another explosion, but Megumi still manages to survive. Reggie and Hazenoki admit that the kid has some strength, though he must be getting tired by now. Meanwhile, Megumi had saved Remy too and tells her these people don't care about her. But suddenly, Remy stabs Megumi from behind. Megumi is shocked. Remy says he should promise to protect her and say that he likes her just like Reggie did. Megumi realizes she's mentally unstable and believes words blindly. Calm woman at that moment, Hari returns and complains about how difficult it was to climb all the way up there. Suddenly, Kogani appears and announces that a new rule has been added. Players can now transfer their points to each other. Megumi realizes Yuji must have succeeded in adding this rule. Megumi then fights Hari. He summons his frogs to put Hari in a chokehold and then hits him with his max elephant, sending him falling down. Megumi jumps down with him and finishes him off with his sword. After killing Hari, Megumi questions his own actions. Taking points by killing people like this doesn't feel right. But thanks to Yuji's new rule, his sister Tsumiki won't have to kill anyone to survive. Megumi realizes he just needs to trust his friends and stay calm. Kogani then informs him that he gained 5 points for killing Hari. Soon after, Reggie and Hazenoki arrive and see Hari's body. They say it's a shame he died before even showing his curse technique. Megumi notices that Remy has disappeared, but he still has to fight these two alone. He's already injured from the earlier explosions, can't escape, and his domain expansion isn't fully complete yet. He can open the domain, but he can't seal it, meaning his enemies could easily escape it. Hazenoki throws another explosive tooth toward Megumi, but suddenly someone appears in front of him and takes the blast instead. This person is none other than the comedian Takaba. Takaba says it's unfair for 2 people to fight 1. He proudly declares that cowardly attacks don't affect him at all. Even though he's bleeding badly from his face, he acts like nothing happened. Megumi gets confused seeing this strange guy. Takaba then tells Megumi he'll help him because he's 35 years old and can tell who's good or bad just by looking at their faces. He then jokes that Megumi looks completely exhausted but says he'll still support him. Megumi decides to trust him for now since Takaba just saved him. Reggie and Hazenoki also meet Takaba for the first time and ask which side he's on. Takaba misunderstands and thinks they're asking if he's funny. He explains that his costume is based on a superhero who made him laugh a lot. So while wearing it, he won't tell bad jokes. He then loudly tells a joke. "Stay away from me, girl. I can't make you my Wi-Fi." Complete silence follows, like someone died. Takaba gets angry that nobody even smiled and starts yelling at them for not laughing. Megumi is reminded of Todo seeing Takaba's personality. Takaba suddenly rushes forward and kicks Hazenoki hard in the face, sending him crashing through a wall. Reggie notices Takaba's cursed energy rising rapidly and realizes he's actually very strong. Takaba warns them that he can hit as hard as he makes people laugh. Megumi attacks Reggie from his shadow, but Reggie dodges again. Megumi tells Takaba they should split up. He explains that Hazenoki's technique allows him to create explosions from his own body parts. Megumi confirms with Kogane that Higuruma added the new rule, meaning Yuji successfully completed his mission. Megumi says their objective in this colony is already complete, so he doesn't want to fight anymore. But Reggie refuses since Megumi killed Hari and reduced their group's points. Megumi then asks Takaba to defeat Hazenoki, but make sure to transfer all his points first. Takaba agrees, though he says he's a comedian and doesn't want to steal someone's smile. Hazenoki throws another explosive toward him, but Takaba casually deflects it with a paper fan, appears behind him, embarrasses him with a ridiculous attack, and then kicks him away. Megumi thinks he's lucky Takaba is on his side. Takaba happily tells Megumi to fight well and goes off to chase Hazenoki. Reggie says Hazenoki will get serious now since Takaba mocked him. Megumi tells Reggie to worry about himself. Their mission in the colony is already done, so now he can fight with full strength. Megumi summons Nu again and starts attacking, while Reggie keeps escaping by turning his receipts into different objects. Megumi summons Max Elephant, shocking Reggie. The elephant attacks with a massive stream of water, but Reggie turns one receipt into a surfboard and literally starts surfing on the water. He keeps creating different objects from receipts and even drops a piano on Megumi. Megumi escapes by summoning rabbits. Reggie explains his curse technique. Whatever is written on the receipt becomes reality. Then he pulls out a receipt from a 5-star hotel for 2 days and 3 nights, meaning he instantly gains the rest and recovery equivalent to 3 nights of sleep. Meanwhile, Megumi is getting exhausted after summoning so many Shikigami, especially Max Elephant, which consumes huge cursed energy. Reggie says neither of them has a special attack that can instantly end the fight. Megumi replies that if that's the case, he'll just leave. He summons Nu and flies away. Reggie sends drones after him and chases him using a scooter created from a receipt while watching drone footage on a phone he also created. Megumi leads him to a gym, a wide, empty area exactly as he planned. Reggie suspects a trap. Suddenly, 2 trucks crash through the wall toward Megumi, but he barely dodges them. Then multiple flower pots fall on Reggie, injuring him. Reggie starts throwing objects from the entire neighborhood at Megumi, explaining that the objects he creates act like Shikigami that follow his commands. He tells Megumi to hand over his points if he wants an easy death. Megumi then says barrier techniques are very difficult for him. He can't fully seal his domain, but he can use the gym itself as a barrier. And then Megumi finally activates his domain. Domain expansion, Chimera Shadow Garden. Reggie is shocked. He had thought Megumi was just an average sorcerer, but Megumi calmly says he never claimed he didn't have a special attack. And with that, the episode comes to an end. So friends, today's episode was full of action and really exciting. But the big question remains, will Megumi defeat Reggie? We'll find out in the next episode. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and share it. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this episode. And if you're new to the Episode Decode channel, don't forget to subscribe and